Hey wrestling fans, I'm Danny from Pindrop, and with the show of shows a month away, we are looking at the top 10 WrestleMania matches of all time. WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all. For over 4 decades, it has been the place where legends are born and icons are immortalized. From technical masterpieces to chaotic brawls, we've seen it all. Today, we're counting down the absolute best. These are the top 10 WrestleMania matches of all time. Breaking ground at number 10 is the historic first ever women's WrestleMania main event. At WrestleMania 35, Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch didn't just compete for 2 titles, they competed for the future of the industry. In a high-stakes winner-take-all match, Becky Lynch emerged as Becky Two Belts, cementing her status as the face of the women's evolution. Next is a match defined by its emotional stakes. This career-ending bout was a masterclass in storytelling. After a grueling battle that saw Warrior kick out of 5 consecutive elbow drops, he finally put Savage away. But the real story happened after the bell, with the legendary reunion between Savage and Miss Elizabeth that left not a single dry eye in the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. At number 8, we have the match that put professional wrestling on the global map. It wasn't a technical clinic, but it didn't need to be. In front of a record-shattering crowd at the Pontiac Silverdome, Hulk Hogan did the impossible, slamming the 520-pound Andre the Giant. That slam, heard round the world, remains the most iconic single moment in WrestleMania history. Moving to the Attitude Era, we have the definitive tables, ladders, and chairs match. These 3 teams redefined what was possible in tag team wrestling, turning WrestleMania 17 into a demolition derby. From Jeff Hardy's Swanton Bomb off a giant ladder to Edge's midair spear, this match was a non-stop highlight reel that still hasn't been topped. Coming in at number 6 is a modern masterpiece. WrestleMania 40 saw Cody Rhodes finally finish the story against the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. It was a chaotic, high-drama encounter filled with surprise appearances from legends like John Cena and The Undertaker. It marked the end of the longest title reign of the modern era and the beginning of a new chapter for WWE. At number 5, the 2 biggest stars of the Attitude Era met at the absolute peak of their powers. This no disqualification war was a brutal back and forth that kept fans guessing until the very end. The shocking conclusion, Stone Cold Steve Austin aligning with his arch nemesis Vince McMahon, remains one of the most controversial and memorable heel turns in history. For many purists, this is the greatest technical match ever. While Hogan and Andre provided the spectacle at WrestleMania 3, Randy Savage and Ricky Steamboat provided the art. With 19 near falls and lightning-fast pacing, they set a new standard for work rate that wrestlers are still trying to emulate today. It was, and still is, a perfect wrestling match. Number 3 is the definition of icon versus icon. When the NWO's Hulk Hogan faced off against The Rock, the crowd in Toronto did something unexpected. They turned on The Rock and cheered for the villainous Hogan. Both men called an audible in the ring, feeding off the electric energy to deliver a match that transcended wrestling and became a cultural phenomenon. At number 2, we have the match that birthed the Attitude Era. This submission match was a gritty, bloody affair that featured the famous double turn. Austin entered as a hated heel and left as a beloved hero after refusing to quit, even while locked in the sharpshooter with blood pouring down his face. It is arguably the most perfect piece of storytelling ever captured in a ring. Finally, at number 1, the match that many consider the greatest of all time. At WrestleMania 25, the Phenom and Mr. WrestleMania collided in a contest that felt more like a religious experience than a wrestling match. From the death-defying dives to the heart-stopping near falls, it was flawless. It's the gold standard by which all other WrestleMania matches are measured. WrestleMania continues to evolve, but these 10 matches remain the benchmark of greatness. Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more wrestling history. Thanks for watching.